Hi, I'm Stuart. I'm a conservation management student here at Stirling University.
Stuart is involved in eco-schools and eco-congregations. He volunteers for the National Trust for Scotland and is also Vice President of Stirling University Nature Society.
When I was finishing school, we started going around to do talks in primary schools and things and help them in their gardens. And when I left school, I'd started to do volunteer work for the National Trust, and that kind of continued the school work because a lot of school groups and church groups now come along to the National Trust Centre where we teach the kids about mini beasts and recycling and carbon footprints, and we've done a whole load of different talks so we can do it from nursery kids right up to secondary. We're going to do a BioBlitz on campus, which is because campus has never had any records made before about its plants, its animals, its insects. What we're going to do is we're going to survey the whole of the campus and try and put as many records together as we can and show where everything is, how many there is, what they're doing, what we can maybe do to help them if there's problems with them, and we're trying to record all that information so it can then be used. Over here, the green leaves are just coming up as a rarer plant called Lords and Ladies, which usually grows in very, very small groups. But on the campus there's big areas of it, and it's all just kind of growing along. It'll come up with a kind of very big white flower, will then turn into lots and lots of berries later in the year. We do night walks where we try and use night vision scopes and we let people use a very interesting bit of equipment and see what's kind of about at night time. And we'll find there's loads of hedgehogs along this way, and some of them are almost pure white. They're kind of beige colour, which is a wee bit more unusual than normal. The church eco-congregation programme is very much like the eco-schools programme, but to get churches involved, and it was just a good way to pull a community together as well, because all the churches can work together, and that started all the church network work, which has led on to things like in my local area with the National Trust. We're going to have a green fair and have lots and lots of people coming in, and local people seeing what the churches are doing, how they can be involved. This behind us is the wildlife garden, which is currently being run by Nature Society, and it's just been started as a project, but it's going to be designed so that we basically attract as much wildlife as possible through bird feeders, log piles, plants that will attract bees, butterflies, insects, and basically get as much wildlife as possible into the garden. I got involved, I was headhunted by Susan Jones, who is one of the other candidates for the award, who really got me involved and has helped me ever since to get involved with other projects, and is really the reason that I've been able to do so much work with all her help and guidance. Any young people that like to get involved, there's groups already there that they can get involved in. Their schools should have the eco-schools. In their university they should have a club, but if not, they should go to members of staff and suggest that we start an eco group, start looking at things, get some of their friends together, see who's interested, and just look at what they would like to do in that. And if they're at university, they'll be able to set up their own clubs and their own societies, so look how much interest they get and set up their own society or group, and just to go for it and just to get out and do it.